What's crack-a-lackin', dudes and dudettes? It's Ness, and I got my Luffy prediction hat on today. So, let's make some predictions about Paramount War coming out. If you like the video, make sure to do the thing. Here we go. So, it's prediction time. I believe we're going to keep all of the Dawn cards in the manga style, and we've got a couple of those that I previewed in one of my previous videos. We haven't seen those cards yet. I don't know when they're coming, but if they show up, then they're going to hopefully look like those ones. If they don't, let's hope they keep the manga style. Next, let's talk about stages. What stages are we going to get? I think we need some new stages for this upcoming set. A number of the ones that I think are possible need to be kind of tied to this story. So we're probably the location where the Paramount War is set, so I think that'll probably be a stage. We could really use a stage, I think, to help out the green deck, so maybe something in Wano would be kind of nice. Maybe Kuri or the Flower Capital, something like that. Other options that are less likely, I think we got the Baratier, we've got Whole Cake Island, a whole bunch, we could use a bunch of people's ships, like maybe Whitebeard's ship. We've got the Shibondi Archipelago, that's an option. We got Impelled Down, which I think is a little bit more likely since that's kind of tied to this story. Then we've got Marijois. It's spelled like Mary Jo. Marijois, I think, is how you enunciate that. You've got Fishman Island. We've got Dressrosa. We got Punk Hazard. Sky Island, Thriller Bark. Drum Island, Alabasta. Alabasta would be really helpful for the blue deck for the Baroque Works deck, I think. So we could see that. We got, Laugh Tale someday. Probably not anytime soon. Unless we get kind of a backstory type of stuff. Maybe like someday we get a Roger crew and things like that. Characters that we want to see. The Foxy Pirates. Everybody wants the Foxy Pirates because Porsche is great. We want to see Oyabin, and I think we can all agree Afro Luffy and boxing coach Usopp. I think we all need that. I really want Sulong Carrot. I think her transformation is insane. It's super cool. I think that's like a super rare card maybe. Plus then you could get some cool alternate arts going for that. And a lot of people would be loving that. That is one of the waifu cards. We still don't have a lot of cards for like Vivi and Rebecca and Shirahoshi, so get some of the princesses in there. I think we need a little bit more support for Wano in green and Baroque Works in blue. So we need some more of those. And then we need to talk about the crews that haven't really been represented almost at all. We've got the Whitebeard Pirates, which haven't been touched. We have everyone from Big Mom and Whole Cake Island and Germa 66. We have the Blackbeard Pirates. Teach obviously has gotten a card, but no one else, I think, from his crew has. We've got Buggy's crew. We haven't seen much of them, but I think we're going to get a lot more of them as they tie into Impel Down and Paramount War. We've got the Dressrosa characters and Don Flamingo's family. None of them have really been represented. And then we've got a whole bunch of like the older story arcs, like Sky Island, and the sections of like the East Blue storylines, Arlong Pirates, Fishman Island stuff. There's a whole bunch of different room to do things there. Let's talk about leaders. We're gonna have 8 new leaders, and there's a lot of really key points to this story that I think are giving us a little bit of clues to who I think these leaders are going to be. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, so I'm just going to say Ace is going to happen. He's going to happen. Ace is going to be a card. He's going to be a leader. I think he's got to be in red. The only way he's not in red is if the Whitebeard Pirates somehow have a different color. but he's got to be in here. Plus, it would be a little off theme, in my opinion, if he wasn't red, because I feel like he should tie to Luffy and the Straw Hat crew. And he uses fire, so that would feel kind of bad. We still don't have Sabo. Sabo's a very likely potential either leader or at least super rare of some type. Maybe secret rare or something. I don't know. Sabo's missing. We're still missing the card that goes to that art that they previewed so long ago. So, again, fingers crossed we get that soon. We're going to need another black leader. Maybe another admiral or vice admiral. I'm thinking this is likely going to be Garp or Smoker because of the fact that they have super rares in Starter Deck 6, but they are not the leader. Akainu is the leader. So that opens that up. Next, I think we could definitely see some combo black color leaders. I think we could do either a red and black Colby or a blue and black Kobe. We could get a black and blue Teach. That's entirely possible. I think Boa could be red and blue, or Moria could be blue and black. There's a little bit of wiggle room here for potential leaders. I definitely think we're getting a buggy leader, though. He's too involved in the storyline at this point, and we don't have him as a leader yet, and I think he opens that up for blue real nice. Lastly, I think we could also have a new Straw Hat as a leader. We could have Jinbei, I think, as a leader. He fits that red-blue line, being former Shichibukai, but also Straw Hat Pirate, so that could be an interesting twist to kind of have that be a nice leader option. The rest of the Straw Hats I don't think will probably ever be leaders, at least not anytime soon, only because of the fact that none of them are like considered part of the supernovas or anything like that, whereas Zoro is, so he kind of opened that up. As far as new green leaders, I think we're going to get a new Wano leader to kind of fill in that role of helping the samurai deck. So you're going to either get Momo or Yamato or Kinemon as a new alternate leader, I think, for green. The other option is that we could see a killer as a leader. He would be pretty good, just because that takes the heat off of Kid a little bit, being the only other really good option, or Law being the only other really good option for that. And they both already have leader cards. Final thoughts on this. I believe that Ace, Whitebeard, Blackbeard, Buggy, Smoker, and Garp are pretty much shoo-ins for these leaders. And I mean, that's 6. So everyone else would be pretty cool, but I don't think we're going to get, potentially another Kaido or another Luffy yet. I think this will diverge a little bit from, those characters, and I think we're going to get a whole bunch of new options in this set for the leaders. I think it's going to be really cool. So, if you enjoyed the video, do the thing. And there's lots more One Piece content coming up on my channel over the next couple months, so stay tuned.
NES.